There's an invisible enemy that quietly steals your time, your energy, your potential, and yes, even your financial future. It doesn't shout. It doesn't break into your life violently. Instead, it slips in softly. And before you know it, your dreams are delayed, your goals are postponed, and your life feels stuck. That enemy is procrastination. And the truth is, every single one of us has faced it. Some get trapped in it, some fight it, and a small group, they master it. Imagine this, it's Friday. The clock is ticking. The deadline is 5 p.m. Your work isn't done. You've got a commitment tonight. And suddenly, your mind and your heart go into panic mode. You think, I should have started earlier. How did I end up here again? You replay the same pattern that keeps repeating in your life. Because procrastination is not laziness. It's a psychological loop. And in this loop, we all dance between desire, fear, and avoidance. Tim Urban, in his famous TED Talk, describes the mind of a non-procrastinator. Logical, structured, calm. Then he contrasts it with the mind of a procrastinator, a mind hijacked by the instant gratification. Monkey, a creature whose only mission is to pull you toward everything easy, entertaining, and instantly satisfying. And when that monkey grabs the wheel, it pushes you from one distraction to another, from quick YouTube clips to endless social media scrolls, then to shopping sites, then random curiosity videos. And before you notice it, hours are gone. But what's really happening here? Why does this monkey have so much power over us? Let's go deeper. Psychology professor Joseph Ferrari explains that everyone procrastinates, but not everyone is a chronic procrastinator. To study this, he ran a powerful experiment with two groups of students. Both groups were told they would solve puzzles, but the serious group was told their performance would measure their intelligence. The fun group was told the puzzles didn't matter at all. Both groups had the same amount of time, and both had access to games as a distraction. Guess what happened? The serious group, the group that feared looking incompetent, spent most of their time playing games. They barely touched the puzzles. The fun group, who didn't fear judgment, focused on solving the puzzles. This experiment reveals something deep. Procrastinators sabotage themselves when a task carries the risk of failure, embarrassment, or being seen as not good enough. They'd rather be perceived as lazy than incapable. And this is exactly how many people avoid financial success. They postpone investing because they fear choosing the wrong asset. They avoid creating a budget because they worry it might expose uncomfortable truths about their spending. They delay starting a side hustle because they fear it might fail. They stay still because stillness feels safer than potential failure. The message? You don't avoid tasks. You avoid emotions, fear, doubt, insecurity. Now let's talk about habits. Because procrastination thrives where solid habits do not exist. And the reason new habits fail is because we try to build them too big, too fast. You get excited. You start reading 1 hour a day. You train for 30 minutes. You eat perfectly. And within a week, the excitement fades. The discipline cracks. The habit collapses. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, explains that habits fail not because we're weak, but because we don't understand how habits are built. He introduces the 2-minute rule. Any habit should start so small that it feels almost too easy. If you want to read, start with 2 minutes. If you want to exercise, start with 5 push-ups. If you want to plan your day, spend 1 minute writing your priorities. When the barrier to entry is microscopic, consistency becomes inevitable. And consistency is what turns small actions into big transformations. The key is this: small steps create momentum. Momentum creates identity. Identity creates a new life. But let's go back to the root of procrastination: overwhelm. One major reason we postpone tasks is because our brain sees the job as too big. When something looks massive, your brain launches into defense mode and pulls you toward comfort. The simple fix: break the task into smaller, doable steps. If you want to start investing, you don't start with choosing stocks. You start with creating an account, then you choose a platform. Then you learn the basics. Then you invest a tiny amount. Step by step, it becomes manageable. This is exactly how I organize my content creation process. I pick a topic, research it, gather data, write the script, record the voiceover, edit the video, upload it, and finalize the details. Broken down like this, the process becomes clear and manageable instead of overwhelming. But even when a task is broken down, distractions sabotage everything, and modern life is packed with them. Constant notifications, algorithm-driven entertainment, endless noise. If your environment isn't designed for focus, the monkey wins. So you must close all back doors, tidy your workspace, silence notifications, Block distracting sites and place visual reminders around you. If your space tells your brain to work, the brain obeys. Mark Twain said something brilliant. If your job is to eat a frog, eat it first thing in the morning. And if your job is to eat 2 frogs, eat the biggest one first. Meaning, do the hardest task first. Because if you avoid it, it will ruin your entire day. And if you avoid it long enough, it will ruin your life. Hard tasks don't disappear. They multiply. Eat the frog early, and the rest of the day feels lighter. Another powerful strategy is creating a not-to-do list. For 3 days, write down everything that distracts you. Every bad habit, every energy leak, every useless activity. You'll notice patterns. Some distractions repeat daily. Those must go on your not-to-do list. Keep it visible. It will remind you what to avoid if you want to build wealth, discipline, and a stronger future. Now let's talk about multitasking, the big productivity myth. When you try to do many things at once, your brain doesn't switch quickly. It simply performs everything poorly. True productivity comes from single-task focus. Set a 30-minute timer, choose one mission, eliminate every distraction, and go deep. This creates what we call flow state, a mental mode where time melts away, everything becomes smooth, and progress feels effortless. You reach this state only by accepting discomfort at the beginning and pushing through it. At this point, I want you to visualize something powerful, a life calendar. 90 years, represented as small squares, 1 square for every week of your life. When you step back and look at it, you realize something shocking. There aren't that many squares, and we've already used a big portion of them. The real question is, how many of those squares did you waste? How many moments did you delay saying, "I love you"? How many chances did you pass on because of fear? How many times did you ignore your child calling you to play? How many dreams did you postpone because of doubt, judgment, or the infamous instant gratification monkey? Life is not long, my friend. The squares disappear faster than you think. So, before they run out, fill them with what truly matters: growth, love, discipline, courage, progress, and the steps that lead to financial freedom and a better life. And here is the truth. Changing your bad habits doesn't just improve your life, it transforms it entirely. Every small decision builds a brick in the foundation of your future. If you take the small step today, you take a bigger one tomorrow. Momentum becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. If this message inspired you, if it sparked something inside you, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, subscribe for more, and leave a comment. Your thoughts truly mean a lot to me. And until the next video, take care. And remember, your future is already waiting for you the moment you stop delaying your life.